I don't quite get why the save files tell me what time I saved it at instead of telling me what time the game is at. So it literally just tells me you saved it on this day, at this moment. For what? Are you trying to audit me or something? Also, it's so pissing me off that little cursor always is slightly off from the actual cursor. I'm gonna put this over there. So today we're not gonna do any missions. The usual missions, I mean. Yeah, maybe I'll blow up some things like this and this. But I don't want to do anything too extreme, and I kind of just want to get some salvage, actually. Third arc. That third arc would not be horrible. Well, 300. Third arc makes it more efficient.
That should help out.
Essentially, my arc.
I'm showing an EDF convoy en route to the Badlands outpost. Let's get someone out there to take a look.
It's not the vehicle with the gun. Oh, there's a vehicle with a gun. What gun does it have? Oh, that's the thing I drove in on, isn't it? Did it save it or something? I don't remember this game saving vehicles you pick up. Like, that shouldn't be there. Oh, let's do this mission, because it's kind of like out there. Oh yeah, the fucking windmills. I remember the fucking windmills. But before we do any of that, there's plenty of minerals to mine here.
In the Tharsis Point wind farm, we have to mount an assault.
Do we? Like, you're not motivating me here, lady. Is that everything? Let's read this sign. Warning, unstable cliff. Oh yeah, this game has bottomless pits for some reason. Yeah, don't ask me how bottomless pits are supposed to work on Mars.
EDF is sending reinforcements to Parker. Stop that convoy.
Does this vehicle suffice?
Get in!
Where are we going? That's a bit away. There's like all these targets we could be doing. Anyway, so if I remember, actually, each and every one of those fucking windmills is a target. Yep. Those are all important. So if you want to get some cheap points, just blow up some windmills. Be a Don Quixote. I don't know, I've always heard people say Don Quixote, but I've also heard Don Quixote. I'm gonna go with Don Quixote because it sounds so much better. There's a little car over there. Oh yeah, this place. I mean, we're starting to remember that this game isn't as easy as I remember it. Probably just played it on casual.
Can't this thing go any faster?
It can't! It's a giant dump truck! What do you want me to do? What the fuck do you want me to do? It's a dump truck. Ah! Lady! Why is everyone following me? I'm just breaking some shit. Oh no, there's cars! I like this guy's sass. Oh, that's what they're doing! I entirely forgot that's what happens. Now you can't just destroy the building and save yourself.
Wind farm supplies power to EDF facilities. Bring down their turbines to drive them out.
I like how many of these crates are depleted and all crummy. Yeah, these are the wind farms. Oh dear God, don't tell me that's gonna come after me. The wind farm's relatively easy to get rid of. They're super easy to get rid of, because essentially anything that stands on legs is easy enough to destroy. Oh, I got a Guerrilla. Blah. A Guerrilla. I've heard the term Guerrilla sometimes. Dude, is that a shotgun? I need that shotgun to add to my collection. You might be wondering, why would you want to add every gun to your collection?
Transporting a disc with info in their armaments. We need to track the courier and steal the data.
Like I said, the main reason you want to get the vehicle item pickup mechanic is that you can just drive straight through stuff and not give a fuck. Just be like this. And everything works out just fine. If I remember, using that magical crate will add it to my supplements. Do you have to jinx it? Like, seriously, you're jinxing it. It's so easy! Do we need another reason? I ask again. Do we need another reason to like this gun? Shit's going down, babies! Also, how the fuck does Mason do this? Mason's a magnet for scrap, it seems. He's like, I'm gonna step on this pile of junk and pull out everything useful. No, we kicked the living crap out of them for a bit. So how about we go back to base, and then we'll do that little mission over there. Let's get ourselves a nice sassy vehicle. This vehicle looks nice and sassy and unharmed. Yeah, this vehicle's nice and sassy and unharmed. I like a nice sassy vehicle. Now, I don't want to get to red, because my typical policy is don't go to red. Is that really? How did this get over here? Go.
Running from the EDF is a serious offense.
Yes! I think that's pretty obvious. Now we're in a high-speed chase.
You are in violation of
God damn it, he's going too far away. If I can't read him his rights, what are we to do? Fun fact, the police doesn't have to read your rights at all. They can just say, fuck you! We're the cops, you're an asshole. You're the guy violating the law, not us. Then again, the police can violate the law, and in that case...
This place is starting to feel like home again.
How is it go? Oh man, we got some good morale, and the control is not fading as quickly as I thought. But then again, we've been attacking 10 targets, and when you're attacking the 10s, not much tends to happen. Anyway, we have some scrap, but I don't think I can buy anything with just 100 and... I got 200. How much was that ammo upgrade again? I do like how there's a little firing range for these dudettes. I also get... Yes, I bring more salvage. Always bring more fucking salvage. I might buy the rocket launcher. I might. I'm seeing less and less EDF, but we're seeing more and more of you, Mason. Can't you just go? Okay. Full on ammo. Let's go do some missions and see if we can earn some Benjamins. I wonder if people even know what Benjamin is. Who Benjamin is? I imagine the Mars people hardly care. I wonder if the Mars people will go for their own calendar. If they're like, yeah, it would be kind of annoying if we had 2 different calendars. I also wonder what's going to happen after the end of the story, because we know that the Red Faction's going to win, but the question is, how are their relations with Earth going to be? Fuck, stupid ship. Oh, that guy was being cool. He's like, yeah, I know you were almost hitting me. And like many other games, the guys are immediately like, fuck, kill that guy. He almost hit me. Not intentionally, but he still deserved to die. Really? What the... Oh my fucking god, you've got to be fucking shitting me. I hate these missions. This is a transporter mission.
Sam, I'm picking up a signal from this vehicle.
Great. Just drive it to this location.
I hate fucking those missions because they're stupid. If I remember, they don't get me all that much. Oh my god! Really now? And it's actually directing me through a military base, for whatever reason. So what these really are supposed to be is races. But this vehicle has some very unpleasant placement that causes it to effectively get intertwined with the EDF. Okay, I'm in green. That's great, because now that I'm in green, I have significantly less to worry about. Now all I have to do is drive like a pro. That was a stupid, stupid idea. But don't worry. Gosh darn it! Why am I driving so sloppy? Also, fun fact, I don't think you can restart these. You have to go all the way back. Go back in the vehicle. Odds are, this is one of those missions you want to do after you've beaten the EDF in the area, because it just doesn't work otherwise. It's very poorly put together. I want to drive down that billboard. Really do. But, I get in a lot of trouble. And I can't use trouble right now. And yes, there are... Oh no, I don't think it just doesn't mark them right now. Yeah, it does mark this one for some reason, but that's probably because I haven't explored it and it's like a suggestionometer. Okay, we're approaching the part where it tells me to go off-road. To go through a military encampment. I don't want to do that. We're also going to see the other camp, by the way. There are two camps in Dust, because Dust is massive. One's way in the south and is really inconvenient to go to. Oh, and this is one of the shorter missions. If I remember, there is a mission that asks you to go all the way from Eos to Oasis. Fun fact, there is no connection between the two. You have to go all the way through the Badlands, Dust, and Parker, and the Free Fire Zone in order to get there. And I do remember there being missions that are that stupidly long that they're much more, here's a trip down the countryside, than an actual race. Ugh. On the plus side, if I remember, there's a demolition mission in this area that's remarkably fun to do. Because it focuses around limited ammo, and that's probably some of the better ones, because it teaches you how to destroy things more effectively. Anyway, made it, but it's all about the money, by the way.
Hear that fast. Well done.
And I don't think I got any good times. Yeah, pro time, not beaten, but I did get the target time. I didn't get anything? Are you shitting me? Oh, I get 50 salvage. That's, I guess it's a moderate enough pay. Could be worse, I guess.
Lord knows this isn't what I signed up.
The Colonial Transit Authority? What? I never see any buses around here, so I don't know what that's about. If I remember, there's lots of mining stuff we'll do in a moment. In a moment, don't worry. But yeah, if I remember, there is a little thingamajig in the area. So that's the building that belongs to the mission. Oh, it's called the Peacekeeper. Yeah, that's always a good name for a shotgun, Peacekeeper. You suck, Mason.
I'm proud to have served in this mission. Parker, Eos, all the Red Faction. Those guys are heroes. Mars will be a better place from now on, thanks to the EDF.
I imagine this comes from before. Back when EDF was still being cool, and he was probably the EDF that was helping the Red Faction back in the day. I still wonder, like, if that's true, because he is called 3rd Airborne, by the way, that's why I'm saying that he's probably EDF, but... Okay, so this one's kind of silly, because I don't think we get to go over to the building.
You need a little ingenuity, or luck, or a rocket launcher.
If I remember, this mission is both annoying and kind of cool. If I remember, any upgrades you make to your weapons stick into these missions. And I've lost. The game does recognize that you don't have any ammo. Oh! Another good idea is actually to hit the top and let it crumble downwards. Nah, I got 300. I don't really care about getting the pro times. 8 guerrilla actions complete. Personal detector. Enemy troops upgraded. Huh? But I already have the means of detecting EDF on my miniature radar. Let's go and have a look-see. Sorry! My sniffles are getting better. At least I feel better. Man, I was having brain problems, is what I'm talking about. Like, I noticed my reaction time just slowing down to a crawl. And that's just awful. It's horrible when you notice that your body is actually becoming terrible at its job. Because you're like, I can't do anything about this. This is not a mental problem. Because we live, like, I live in the Netherlands, like, healthcare is pretty cheap, so physical problems we can fix for the most part. And it isn't a big concern, not even financially. But when it comes to mental problems, like, yeah. What can you do? Call a witch doctor? Let's not say I don't have other mental problems. But noticing that my reaction time is slowing down and then I'm fumbling up words in class, it's just not very fun. It makes you feel old. I wonder if people who get Alzheimer's set up like they want to get euthanized, because I've recently heard a very good argument for letting people that have Alzheimer's simply get euthanized via contract, because apparently it's much worse than I thought. Like, you forget who you are, and I've heard the argument that if you don't know who you are and who the people that you love are, then who are you? That you're just a body. It was Gripe who said that. He's not a very good source. Plague of Gripe's not the kind of person you want to talk to when it comes to the philosophical questions of euthanasia. Euthanasia? That sounds more like a country. I'm mixing stuff up, but yeah, you said that if someone just downright cannot remember anything about who they are and what they are, then what are you really keeping alive? But an empty husk that can only feel sad about the fact that its life is dead. But yeah, what is this personnel detector going to do for me? I also recently got an alpha game called Dungeon Mans, which is pretty fucking snazzy. Might be adding that to the list, because I've got lots of games on my list, but I want more games that aren't controller-based. I have a few of them, but How to Survive is pissing me off. And Red Faction Guerrilla is a bit of a difficult game, in the point that I don't really want to do too much of it at once, because it will get on my nerves. Don't forget, you can smash these things a bit. This one I hate, because there's not a lot of loose portions to scrap the scrap loose. These, on the other hand, are. You can easily smash and grab these puppies. And then you deplete their scrap internal reserves, and they stop giving you scrap. Or salvage. I guess salvage will be better, because salvage is you're salvaging something. You're looking for useful components. And scrap implies that these people simply take whatever they find on the floor. Yeah, this little base is very secluded, and it always has this stupidly long run-up to it. I don't get this base at all. Dust safe house.
The Red Faction is changing things for the better.
Listen to those footsteps. Those sound like they would make that noise.
EDF soldiers apprehended a ring of suspected terrorists in Parker today. The soldiers came under fire, but all hostiles were captured or killed. Although Red
Convoy
Faction
just popped up
activity
on
is
radar.
claimed,
Looks to be
an
headed for the
increase in
Badlands outpost.
equipment has led
Man, this
EDF
sucker's
officials
big.
to conclude
Make sure
that
they don't get
marauders
there.
are largely responsible. Marauders are most active during the evening hours. Residents are advised to restrict nighttime travel.
That thing you saw that guy hold, that's an actual weapon you can get. And it's super sexy. Personal detector. Locate enemy EDF. It does already do that. But does that like mean like outside? Because I think it already does that outside.
Those drones can't hide from you now.
Nah, they should always get it. Sounds like a good upgrade. I know the arc welder
Thank me later.
could give me a full smack of 300 Benjamins. Not yet. I need to go to the closet first. I need to get in the closet, and then I gotta get out of the closet. Yeah. On the other hand, I kind of want to get rid of this and go back to the machine gun, because as good as it is, it doesn't have any range, and that's nah. Any other missions I really want to do? Oh, there's another one of these fucking go fuck yourself missions. Great. I love fucking myself. What's this? Collateral damage. That one is actually super cool, and I want to do it because it's the perfect way to end the video. So Jenkins is an idiot who has a nice fancy vehicle, and on it he has a turret. And he goes for big long trips. And in those trips you get to shoot whatever you want. I don't know if it's a reference to the old-fashioned viral video of Leroy Jenkins, but one can only assume. One can only assume. I wonder, does that mean that you are assuming? Because one can only assume sounds very implicit. Like, yeah, it's probably so, but I can't say it. And yeah, I think it is actively marking the soldiers regardless. So that's pretty nifty. I kind of want to mine this, but again, I don't get in any trouble. I want just to do my missions. We'll do destruction later. What does this get me? Does it get me control? Good, because I need some control. It also gets me 10 morale, which you can never have too much of. Man, there's a lot of stuff. Well, then again, we've just arrived in Dust.
My name is Jenkins. The commander said I should come and find you. I need a gunner for my rig. Check your map. Meet me over there if you can help.
Let's talk to Leroy.
Okay, I made it. Where are you?
Yeah, hold on. I'll be right
Wait, if I remember, his vehicle is fucking fantastic looking. There it is! That's a Marauder vehicle,
there.
man.
Crap out of you.
Ah, he's such an awesome guy. This gun has 2 weapons.
Hey, Mason. I've got big plans for Mars. We're gonna make a clean break. I need to get a couple. Yeah, come on, make it loud. Everything from Earth has got to go. Corporations, business, government, even your favorite toothpaste. If it's not made on Mars, it's got to go. Hell, even language has to go. English is dead, German, French, Spanish, big Latin. Adios, baby. Yeah, we're gonna make a Mars with brand new Mars words. Yeah, that's Mars talk, Mason, right there. It means I am clean and righteous.
So, buildings have these little meters inside that we can't see. When this meter runs out, a building doesn't get you any more money. Now, often these missions have a so-called endpoint, after which it goes all the way back to home.
I missed that one. Do it again.
Dude.
Give them hell, Mason.
Now you might say this one's pretty easy. Well, they'll get harder, don't worry.
Nice one.
They'll get harder. Did it make him mad, or did it just piss him off?
That blows up real nice.
Yeah, if I remember, Jenkins is actually... No, that's a spoiler. I can't share that just yet. But he always goes to a safe house at the end. And this is such an annoying thing. Because this little part has to be completed in order for you to receive your final grade. Then don't forget, left trigger this, right trigger this. Left trigger's kind of useless, because I don't think Jenkins' car ever goes kaput. Oh man, I got a clean sweep. As you can see, soldiers are worth a couple of Benjamins, so it's if you've got the bullets, go ahead. Give him some kung pao.
You see me? I'll be invisible.
Look at him, he looks pretty snazzy. Thanks, Jenkins! You fucking jackass. What an asshole. But that was fun! If I remember, safe houses actually respawn, so you can break them. You can break them.
On a complex network of dikes, levees, and pumping stations. At least 300 people are dead and hundreds more are missing. 2 miners were rescued earlier today by EDF Special Forces. The miners were part of a convoy that came under Marauder attack 3 days ago. The men are in stable condition. This is the voice of Mars.
See you guys next time.